Alice Jungle Nerf. Faster Moskov attacks. Hey guys, what's up? So in this video, we're diving into the recent update on official server. The developers have made some adjustments based on the recent Championship and Season 31 performance. If you've been keeping an eye on the advanced server, you might have seen some of these changes, but not everything made it through. First up, Pharsa is making a comeback. Her ultimate now has a shorter cooldown ranging from 6 to 4 seconds at different levels. Additionally, her special skill cooldown has been reduced as she levels up. From a previous 30, it can now go as low as 23 seconds. It's a reversal of the nerf from a few updates ago, so get ready to unleash this artillery mage once again. Next on the list is Moskov, who's getting a buff to his attack speed. The developers noticed he wasn't dealing enough damage with slower attacks, so they're reverting his attack speed buff. His first skill will now grant an additional 20% attack speed in the late game. I guess they were not satisfied with the usage rate after his revamp. Anyway, late game Moskov will be scarier this update. Fanny is receiving a buff to her first skill with an additional 3% attack scaling. However, compared to the advanced server, the expected increase was 8%. Additionally, her ultimate now costs less energy from 30 down to 20, but in return, they've reduced its base damage in the late game, so that's a slight buff in her early game potential. Melissa's skill 1 cooldown has been shortened by 3 to 2 seconds, but in return, the cooldown reduction when attacking models is lowered. This change encourages a more versatile build for Melissa, allowing players to explore critical build instead of relying solely on golden staff to reduce her cooldown. And there was also a buff on her late game damage. The transfer ratio of her second skill is now higher as she levels up. So have you tried critical build on Melissa? Next on our list is Alice, where they nerfed her jungling ability. Her second skill now deals lower HP base damage, a reduction of 1% at all levels. Additionally, there's now a limit to the damage when the skill hits a jungle creep. Another adjustment is her ultimate, where it no longer reduces the cooldown of her first and second skill when it hits a jungle creep. As you can see, no cooldown reduction is happening to her other skills. It still works on heroes, but not on jungle creeps. Based on these changes, it seems the developers want to move her to other lanes. Is she viable on EXP and mid lane, or is jungler still decent? Next is the nerf on Brody. They've added 8 to 6 seconds of cooldown to his ultimate. The ultimate damage has also taken a hit, with a decrease of 40 points of base damage and a 15% reduction in attack scaling. The developers aim to discourage players in using the skill solely for lane clearing. Claude is facing a nerf with a 2-second increase in cooldown for his second skill. The developer said his extremely high mobility is what makes him popular in high ranks. That's why they had to slightly nerf it, and based on advanced server, they did not include the ultimate damage buff. Next is the buff on Eve. Her second skill gets a game-changing plus 15 points of base damage on all levels. The developer said it's a way to increase her damage even without her ultimate. Lastly, Yin is getting a buff with a lower cooldown for his first skill in the late game, and his second skill gets a longer dash distance. This is the before and after comparison. That's a wrap for this official server recap. It's a relatively small update focusing on a few select heroes. What are your thoughts on the Alice adjustment and the Fanny buff? Share your thoughts in the comment section. That's all for this video. Stay safe and thank you for watching.